There it goes.
Yay, hey, we're back.
And we're back. And for some fucking reason, everything keeps getting fucked up with us.
Yeah.
And, I am overjoyed. So we're starting up a new game, and here's hoping this one actually gets fucking saved. Which it should, because Steam, hopping aboard the Steam train, choo-choo, motherfucker.
So, in the interim, where we, for some reason, are missing a file from another Telltale series, Back to the Future, another Telltale series, because I have, like, all of them.
And because me and Colin like to tempt fate, apparently.
Yeah.
One of these days, Colin, I'm gonna make fate my bitch.
Daulton, you and I should just... I have a better idea for our series. Games about time travel.
Yeah. Well, how many of those are there?
A lot, actually.
Good point. How many are there that are actually good?
A lot of them, actually. I mean,
besides that one fucking Mario game where you go back in time that nobody remembers. But I do because I'm a fucking dork. Anyway.
Wait, that was Mario and Luigi 2, wasn't it?
No, that other Mario game where you have like a time machine. Yeah, see, I remember really obscure shit.
Okay, then.
Alright, let's start this shit up, because I don't know about you, but I love me some Back to the Future. One of my favorite movies.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Well, then hopefully there's an achievement for it, so hopefully you'll be able to recreate the opening scene.
Ah, remember all the dialogue.
Yes.
I gotcha.
Because there's actually an achievement for it.
That'd be nice for my Steam account.
All right,
Look at those frames. Look at those frames.
I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26th, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there.
Einstein.
Boy. In you go.
Yay.
Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa. Okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my controller.
I'm sorry if we're not speaking a lot. I'm just fucking geeking out over getting to see this shit again.
Watch your head.
So, since it worked well last time, making jokes about sex and jokes about terrible things generally work out well. Do you think,
Yeah, okay.
Do you think, when Michael J. Fox is in bed, it's like a gyro?
Oh, God.
Because he has Parkinson's diseases, ladies and gentlemen.
It's funny, because this show just got canceled. Well, not just. It actually happened a couple of months ago, but...
Wow, it's almost like trying to make a show where you have the previews make light of his Parkinson's and play them for comedy. It's not going to be well received.
My calculations are correct. When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're going to see some serious shit.
The best part is that they got him... Like, they couldn't get Michael J. Fox for the entire thing, so he's in, like, the 5th episode as a couple of cameo parts, but the kid who does, or the guy who does Marty does a pretty spot-on impression of him.
It was You Disintegrate Einstein, if
yes.
I remember. What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour!
Oh, wait, no, I'm not gonna commit, because I'm trying to remember now.
Occurred at exactly 1:20
but the guy who does...
I'm clicking on it. Why is it not working?
Oh, maybe...
Start?
That's weird.
That's weird. The X button. Is it not the A button? Is it the X button? What the?
That is really weird.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are having a problem with our A button.
Does it work otherwise?
Alright.
Jesus Christ, Doc! You disintegrated Einstein.
Yeah, he does a pretty amazing impression.
He does.
But Christopher Lloyd is...
Christopher Lloyd?
Is Doc.
Yeah.
The entire way through. And that made me so happy.
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? See, Einstein has just become
He's one of the paragon of awesome old guys.
He is. Did you see he's cameoing in
1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with
Oh, by the
him
way, to
and the
clarify,
time
this game,
machine.
because people don't seem to get, this game is a
Wait a minute.
sequel to the movies.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me
just
that
so
you
we're
built
clear.
a time machine? Out of a DeLorean?
Well, I
love this
see.
movie.
If you're going to build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal.
This game is so lovely already. So, I guess.
Doc?
You've created a time paradox.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
Alright, I can still move, so whenever I need to click, I'm just gonna have to switch over to,
Well,
here.
shit. The A button's not working at all, you're sure?
Yeah, it's weird.
What's in the box?
Don't touch that. It's
What's in the box? What's in the box?
How do you think I generated 1.21 gigawatts of power?
1.21.
Notebook. Got it. Flux capacitor?
That's it.
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
I believe it incapacitates flux of money.
Yeah, that
In
sounds
this
about right.
notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades
So did you
of
see
scientific
that
breakthroughs
Christopher Lloyd's
necessary
going to be
build a
cameoing
working
in
time machine. If it ever
the
fell
latest
into the wrong
Seth
hands, the
Seth
consequences
MacFarlane
could be
venture, Million Ways to
catastrophic.
Die in the West?
Yes.
Let's see. It's mass equals I times Z, and E equals the square root of Z times C squared, and the flux dispersal rate is inversely proportional.
Doc, shouldn't we get out of here before the Libyans show up? Doc?
Great Scott!
Nice.
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake.
Mistakes. They were made. They were horrible.
Shut up, Doc is vanishing.
No!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc,
Jesus
come back!
Christ, that's
Doc!
mood whiplash. Jesus Christ.
Doc!
Weird science
Marty,
professor.
is everything okay?
Yeah, Mom,
80s.
It was just a nightmare. I was
Weren't
in
they
the
fun?
past.
We weren't alive.
We weren't.
Doc was there.
We heard they were fun, though.
We did.
Well, you're safe and
We grew up in the
sound.
90s, which was...
Back in good
it was a
old
decade.
1986.
It was a decade.
That happened.
Yeah.
But you'd better get up. Your father's
The internet
waiting
will
for
convince you it was the greatest decade ever, but...
Weren't you going to
don't
meet him
believe
over
it,
at Doc's?
Kids, don't believe it.
Holy crap, I'm late.
Ah, beer of the root. Beer of the roots of the earth. So, anyways, once again, back with the sex stuff. Fun discussion I thought would be here on the show. If you could have sex with any animated character, who would it be?
Oh God, that's hard.
Okay, let me narrow. Alright, let me narrow. Good one. Let me narrow it down for you though. We'll save anime for another day. Western animation.
This is tough. You didn't give me any warning for this question. I honestly don't know.
All right. I'll make it easy.
Okay.
I'll make it easy for myself because I already know this one. Korra.
Okay.
Korra, so freaking much. Oh my God, such an attractive character. One of the reasons.
Let's objectify people, ladies and gentlemen. It's so fun.
Well, I'm just saying. Korra, Jesus fucking Christ, hot character. Like, oh my God, the sex, all of the sex. That is how much of the sex would be done.
In case you forgot, we're men.
We are.
Manly men.
We are.
Who think about sex every 7 seconds.
It's true. I try not to, but it just tends to come up. Ha! Yet
Dad,
more puns.
Are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc stuff. The city has no right to.
Now, son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not
Probably.
fair.
Doc has a cool
These
head.
things can't get any worse.
Not only that, but Doc's a huge nerd, so.
Hey, Marty.
Hi, Biff.
Oh, Biff.
Come to see if the old crack
Still a
bud had any
jag.
buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just remembering. A
Okay,
fish
the A
tank?
button's just
I
not
never knew
working in
Doc
dialogue.
raised fish. Doc's fish and weird taste in decor. I kind of like Doc.
Wow, this impression is goddamn amazing.
Does nature contrive it so that even with a time machine, you can intervene to prevent your own conception,
Carl
for
Sagan.
example?
That's a brick joke, by the way, so remember that one.
I wonder why
You got
Doc didn't take any of these with him.
Alright, let's check some more over here.
So there's one very
I
important
miss
thing that this
Einstein.
game lacks.
What?
Don't take money! Don't take... Yeah, it doesn't have the
Oh.
theme song in it. It
Sad
annoys me.
Dalton is sad.
It doesn't have either
Let's
of
make some
them.
noise.
Because I like the end credit theme song too.
Yes. Yes.
It's funny, they actually made the end credit theme song because the producers listened to The Power of Love and realized that it had nothing to do with the movie.
Really?
It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna
It
pick
is,
it up
however,
for
the
pennies.
most 80s song.
Alright, Town Square model.
Yes.
Here we go.
I can walk you through most of this. I'm just letting you roam around.
Okay.
Doc
Yeah,
built this
just let me
model
have
at
some
downtown
fun
Hill
here.
Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works.
Anyway, back to what I was saying before. Cora, my
Doc's notebook
god.
in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff.
I just say, do you ever feel like
This would look great
a
in
lot
my
of your
fish
taste
tank.
in women
Give the
came
old
from
heart
what you
something
watched
new to
when you
nibble
grew
on.
up?
Possibly. If you listen to Freud, a lot of your taste in women comes from your mom. Although, fun fact, most Freudian psychology has been disproven by this point.
You know, you and my folks.
It doesn't
go
matter what
way
you say.
back.
Yeah, so?
So how about letting me have that model courthouse for old time's sake?
No, I think I'll keep it.
Give it here, Biff.
No, I don't think I'll be a dick.
Well,
It's more fun.
look at what we have here.
Oh, great.
Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to.
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something. Ha!
Dick. Anyway.
He's a whipped dick, but he's still a dick.
Mm-hmm.
Hope that wasn't poison gas or anything.
That was kind of funny. Alright, scientific equipment. Jukebox! I'm gonna be a jukebox hero!
Let me try, Marty.
God damn
Now,
it,
Biff, let Marty have his turn.
You got it, Mr. McFly.
Whipped.
Now whip it into shape.
Enough
Okay,
of
so
that
it doesn't
junk.
have...
Now, Biff.
Sorry, Marty.
Alright, that's just gonna happen. I'm trying to get to the mind reading helmet. There we go.
Feels like that was a lifetime ago. Actually, I guess it was.
Yeah, it kinda was, Marty. Anyway.
Okay, go to the other side of the room.
Alright.
Don't bother talking to him. He's not going to give it to you.
Alright. More cocks. What?
You're going to have to mess around with the... Oh, wait, no. Get his guitar out first.
Yes, I want to totally shred out on the amp.
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
You picked up Marty's guitar.
I don't actually know how button controls work in this.
Yeah.
You might have to figure that out. There you go.
Ah, square. It's square.
Use the guitar.
Right.
This should be self-explanatory.
Yes.
Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look, it's Chuck Butthead.
Clever.
Let me show you how it's done.
Now, Biff, I think that's Marty's guitar.
Oh, gosh, you're right, Mr. McFly. Here you go, Marty. Let's hear a few licks.
God. Okay, now go talk to George.
Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
Ha! It's funny because he invented rock and roll.
Yeah. You know that new sound you're looking for? Well, listen to this.
Hey, Dad.
Classics.
I can fight my own fights.
About
You gotta
Biff.
basically
Dad,
tell him to
I know
let
you're trying
you
to help.
handle Biff.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle him.
So can I.
So did they actually get Crispin Glover for this?
I guess you
I don't
can.
think it's Crispin Glover, no.
Okay, son. I'll stay out of your way. But you know where to find me.
Because,
I could be wrong. It sounds like him, but I don't know if it's actually him.
Who's running this sale anyway?
gotcha.
Oh, that'd be me, son.
You. Why?
Well, once
One of
it
my favorite
became
fun facts,
apparent
Crispin
that the
Glover was
bank
actually
going
younger
through the sale, I
than-
volunteered
Yeah.
to oversee it in order
than
to make sure that
Michael J.
Doc's
Fox,
stuff would
which
be
is
treated
pretty
with
funny.
a modicum of
But,
respect. Isn't that right, Biff?
You got it, Mr. McFly.
You know what's one of my favorite Crispin Glover roles?
What?
Have you ever seen... Well, you're not much of a horror movie buff, but have you ever seen Friday the 13th Part 4?
No.
Well, he plays a character in that. Like, of course, a geeky character. But he does the greatest dance in all of existence in that.
Wait, you're telling me that the greatest dance in all of existence is not the one from the end of Napoleon Dynamite?
No, it's the one from... It's the Crispin Glover dance from Friday the 13th Part 4, because he literally has the worst rhythm in existence, and watching it is just the funniest thing.
I'm telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months.
You don't have to do any of the
Yes,
rest of the
he's
dialogue
told us
trades.
he's
Just
not
up to you if
dead.
you want to hear it.
He's on a
Okay.
trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
He's just hiding. Tropes! Alright.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
Okay, now, there should be amplifier controls above the guitar.
Right. I already messed with the amplifier controls, though. Yeah, I already messed with them. I think I just
Now,
have to pick up the
something
guitar.
your kids are really gonna like.
Thanks for warming him up for me, butthead.
Is there an
Okay, and now he is going to completely screw himself.
Is there an option to punch Biff in the face?
No, sorry.
Well,
Watch me
this
blow
is
the
gonna
lid
be
off this joint.
Whatever you say.
Funny. Here we go. Dumbass.
Rock on, Biff.
Oh, shit.
That's as good as punching him anyway.
Doc, where are you?
If you notice, at the top of his to-do list was bulletproof vest.
Nice.
Call back.
So, anyway, we'll throw this out here. If anyone watching this has not seen the Back to the Future films,
Why?
but go watch them.
Why?
Pause this video. Come
We'll
back
wait.
to this.
We'll wait.
We'll wait for you. You need to watch fucking Back to the Future. It is quite literally one of the best films.
Even if you just watch the first one, we're okay with that.
Yeah. Even if you just watch the first one, it is one of the best trilogies out there.
Doc?
It's one of the best time travel films out there.
Okay, if you haven't seen it, pause the video now.
Now.
Wasn't it awesome?
It was so awesome. I'm glad you liked it. And, also, if you had to take some time out before to, masturbate, open up another tab, we don't mind.
Einstein!
As we said,
Where
we're
do you
men.
come
We
from, boy?
kind of have to
Didn't
do
you bring
that
Doc with you?
every day. Because, you know, men.
Men.
No.
Men.
No. Just no. I can't believe that show got renewed again.
I know, it's the most expensive show on television. It's ridiculous, and it's not even getting the ratings to justify it. It's not getting anywhere near enough viewers to justify it, Shu.
Okay, I have to use the right trigger this time. That's weird. Alright.
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now.
Shit's going down.
Maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, come to my rescue in the past. Or was it the future?
Help me, Marty McFly. You're my only hope.
Please take the DeLorean back or forward to whatever it is. I'm stuck in time.
Oh, so you excited about
That's it?
episode 7?
Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
I don't know. They jettisoned the entire expanded universe, even the parts I liked.
Right. Last time departed.
Well-
Oh, jeez.
I don't.
Come on.
I'm wondering if they're going to change that to just anything that happened after.
No.
We're supposed to find him now.
Every expanded universe thing that was released before now is officially non-canon.
Even KOTOR?
100%, yes.
Even fucking KOTOR. Okay,
Yes.
they went too far.
And The Force Unleashed, which George Lucas himself went on record to say was canon.
Well, I'm okay with The Force Unleashed because...
Shoe. You need this shoe.
Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc.
Dang it, why is it not moving again? This controller's screwing with me again.
Okay, Doc, I know I haven't
This
seen
game
you in a few months.
wasn't originally
Pretty
built
sure
for
this isn't
controller
your shoe.
support, so it's annoying.
Yeah, some games are like that.
Like,
I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits.
a lot of the Telltale games, you
Once
can
I know
tell,
when to look for Doc.
like, right away whether or not they were made for controller support, because when you use a controller, instead of
Probably shouldn't fiddle with
the
time
four
circuits again
options,
until I
like,
know when to look for
just
Doc.
up and down,
Okay,
whenever you
so I get-
dialogue, it'll be mapped to buttons.
Mysterious shoe, examine item.
This time-traveling shoe is my only clue to finding Doc.
Okay, get out of the DeLorean.
Oh, I have to get out of it? Okay.
Yes. And now... So who can help you with that shoe?
Shoe. Einstein!
What kind of trouble is Doc
Exactly.
in?
You gotta use the shoe with Einstein.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's
He's
onto something.
adorable.
Yeah. Oh! Speaking of fun things, my little brother made it into a major modeling magazine.
Okay.
Yeah, he made it in a Flaunt magazine. To give you an idea of how big that is, guess who was in last month's issue of Flaunt magazine?
Okay, now we're
Jared
getting
Leto.
somewhere.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
How's
I
this
can
supposed
see
to
why
lead
your
me to
mom-
Doc, Einie?
Was all about that.
Yeah.
I really don't want to do
Step
this.
away from the door. Now, let me get a look at you.
She's a bitch. She's a bitch. She's a bitch.
Einstein,
She's a
come on.
bitch.
Well, cause mom's a bitch, she's a big fat bitch, she's the biggest bitch in the whole wide world. She's a big fat bitch, she's a stupid bitch, she's a bitch too. All the boys and girls.
I'm not a hooligan, ma'am. I'm a
They took it off of
teenager.
Netflix.
I wasn't born
South Park and the
yesterday.
movie are now no longer on Netflix.
Aren't you the
Great
miscreant
Scott!
who
So now I have no avenue by which to watch the movie, and it makes me sad.
Oh, if you want to watch the movie, I believe I have a DVD copy.
Oh, cool.
Yeah?
All skateboarders are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
She's a bitch.
Well, I'm with her on the skateboarders being hooligans. Have you ever met a single person who actually knows how to ride a skateboard who really wasn't a dick, who wasn't a professional skateboarder?
I was gonna say, Tony Hawk seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, who isn't a professional. And even Bam Margera seems a bit of a cock.
E. Strickland. You aren't related to Vice Principal Strickland, are you, ma'am?
Not that it's any of your business, but I'm his sister, Edna. Oh, and you're one of those McFly aren't ya?
Yes.
At least she didn't call him a slifer
What else has your brother
slacker.
been saying about me?
Also annoying, I'm pretty sure that Marty's brother and sister did not appear at all in any of the games.
Lame.
They just sort of forget that they exist.
State your business, child. You're making me miss Merv.
Well, see, that's the thing.
That must
I'm
have
not
been the
sure
thing
why
in the
I'm
80s,
here.
because I don't know that. Even I
Einstein
don't
here
know what
brought
that
me,
is.
and
Well,
can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
what is it? Let me see.
The show, right?
Yes.
Alright, so now I just gotta...
A shoe? Now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
Odd. Whoa.
Just standing here,
Hold
holding
the
the shoe.
Move
Got my
along.
dog here.
Move along.
Leave that creature outside!
Poor Einie.
Aww.
Sorry,
Why do
Einstein.
they have to make his model so adorable? Speaking of adorable, now that they've done the 3D versions of Ruby and Sapphire, are you ready for more Mudkips?
God, reignited. I a couple of weeks ago on Tumblr, before this whole thing blew up,
Yeah.
somebody made this big long post about mud skippers and asked, why is nobody talking about these? They are fish that live on land.
There's a lot of stairs.
And I reblogged it with, I heard you like mudkips.
Ages
Nice.
ago.
So,
Put it down next to the other one.
since I never actually used it, I think
Much
I'm gonna
better.
next. I think when I
So
play my
neat and orderly.
whichever one I get, I believe
Now,
I'll get
suppose
Sapphire
we
and
want
Scotty will
some
get
sort
Ruby.
of
We were joking
reward
about
now.
that since
No,
those are versions,
All
like I
I've
said.
got is
And
teeth
I believe they'll start with
candy.
Trico this time. 'Cause I've
I'm
never used Trico
sorry
before,
I
and I like
called you a
Trico.
hooligan. I try not to jump to
But
conclusions.
you know what my
but
biggest
after all,
regret is
9
with
out
them
of 10
jumping
people in this
to
city are hooligans.
the only thing I didn't like
It's a
about the
fact.
3D models.
Look it up.
Some of the sprite animations I like change. Like my
Have a
favorite was
seat,
Trico's,
sonny.
because Trico held out his arms and kind of wobbled around, and his eyes were bugged out, so it looked like he was tripping balls on
You
acid.
kid! Put out those cigarettes!
It'll kill you. Know what else will kill you? Guns.
I was gonna say getting hit by cars.
Yeah. Getting hit by time traveling DeLoreans will do
you.
it too.
Ms. Pretty Whiskers is very particular about who handles her food.
That's
Hey Dalton, why couldn't the little girl play on the swing? Because she had no arms.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got one.
Don't
Did you know that
My
you know-
newspapers are in pristine condition.
Hey, she's a hoarder.
Meticulously
Yeah,
She's been saving
organized.
newspapers. It's
Not about to let some street
Jesus.
punk get jam all over them.
well-known fact about punks, their love of jam. Goddamn fucking thugs. With their jamminess. How much do you fucking hate
Man,
jam eaters?
She keeps it hot
They're
in
worse.
here.
You know what's worse than it? Communists.
That's the kettle.
Fucking
I'll be
communists.
right back with some tea. Then don't touch anything.
Touch everything!
Touch all the things!
It's just like you heard in the Nintendo DS advertising campaign. Touching is good.
Oh, Nintendo. Anyway.
Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
Man, these are powerful. I could see Biff going into the video store.
And coming out with
You
porn.
wouldn't believe the filth that boy watches.
Wow.
Ha! I was spot
Nothing
on.
but an out-of-control hedonist, just like his father.
I believe you.
If there's a clue to finding Doc out there, I'm not seeing
Mad
it.
dog
I
fucking
don't even know where to start looking.
Turn the radiator on again. It's the only way to get her out of the room.
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
Alright, so what do I have to interact
Newspapers.
with? Newspapers, gotcha.
What kind of
What?
cats have trophies?
Juveniles.
What do
collide
cats
with
do?
Manure truck.
Colin,
Nice
I'll be
picture.
back. I have to question Hunter.
Hunter, why do you not have trophies?
Hunter, I'm disappointed in you. You don't have any trophies. Alright, I checked the newspapers.
Keep doing it.
Check all the newspapers.
Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded.
Local shopkeeper robbed by zombies.
Clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
Oh, sorry, I'm mistaken. You have to...
Firm announces plans for Lone Pine Mall. Peabody Ranch to be rezoned for commercial development.
We're going along on this episode, but I really don't care right now.
Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
Try the shoes.
Do you want to end it after we finish the goals in this apartment?
Yes.
Yeah, that's peculiar. The water still hasn't
Damn it, I
come
have
to
to
a
wait the
boil.
radiator again, right?
No, you might... No, I think maybe ask her about what year she lost the shoe.
Okay, gotcha.
I think.
So as I was about to say something.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind the tree!
Yes.
Song references.
Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe. Huh. Hi, what a nosy Nelly. No one likes a busy...
You have binoculars that you use to peek at people.
Oh, fine, let me
Old
think
witch.
about it. Yes, I
In this
remember
episode, Colin doesn't like
lost
old
it in a
people.
scuffle with a dog.
So since all
No, it's not that I don't like old people. She is an old hag.
She
Hey,
is.
that speakeasy
Anyway,
burned down.
by the way, we are since all of our footage keeps getting lost, we are me and Colin on the Ganondorks here. Much like Rooster Teeth, we like to make team names for the duos here. And me and Colin are world's probably some of the world's biggest invaders and nerds, and we are the tallest members of the Ganondorks. Hence, we are the almighty tallest.
Yay!
Now, are you tallest red or purple?
Purple.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have
Purple?
been wild.
Alright, well...
Is it true they used to drink gin
It's because you
out of
want to be
slippers like my
voiced by the guy who
grandma
voiced Pleakley,
Don't
isn't it?
romanticize
Yes,
the
maybe.
past, young man.
Alright, I can deal with that.
Prohibition
I like the
was
color
a
red
time
anyway.
when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their
My little
beds.
brother thought my favorite colors were black and red. I wonder why he got that impression. Aside from...
So
Dalton
where
wants
was
to
it?
bang Gerard
That
Way.
speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was
Yeah,
ages
but I don't see what
ago.
that has to do with
If you're
anything.
looking for bootleg...
Oh, speaking of Gerard Way, I had the
That was
biggest...
easy.
I had the biggest
That's all.
geek out
I'm,
moment the other
student of
day,
history.
because you know how everyone
Student of history,
the general
my
consensus for their
baby.
magnum opus is either you know
generation of hooligans.
Three Cheers for Sweet Revenge or The Black Parade.
Things about
He said his best work was
Strickland?
Danger Days, and I thought his best work was Danger Days.
Yeah, he's been saying that for a while now.
Speakeasy used to be hidden in plain
happy.
sight down there in the town square, right where that disgusting
Well, you just got to hear me squeal like a
videotape
fangirl.
rental store squats
Don't expect to hear
today.
that a lot.
So the video store building must have gone up after
Although
the speakeasy
Colin might
burned
be
down.
able to make me squeal like a
Following
fangirl for other
years,
stuff, and
I
don't you
thought-
read into that. Actually, you can, because if you write slash fic of us, you know, maybe we'll get more popular.
Maybe.
Maybe.
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley,
Yeah, that'd be an even
you'll
bigger
find it
stack
in
if
my
that's the case,
stacks.
because they print a newspaper every fucking day.
Exit.
Okay.
Now you have to get her back
Or
out of
may
the
keep you
room.
from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
No, seriously, I'm with her on this one, because Colin's more than well aware of what happens if you litter. Ted Turner comes along dressed as Captain Planet and kicks you in the balls.
Also, who knows what he
Surely
did
the
to that
water's
Kleenex?
boiling by
That's
now.
true. That's true. Because if he's a man, oh god.
That means he was jerking off with it.
Yeah, that's gonna be really loud, and I'm gonna have to edit that out.
Why?
Because I have no idea what that's gonna sound like in audio. Newspapers. I think he's got enough information now. Possibly, hopefully. I really don't want to have to bring her back into the room again.
Yeah, seriously.
Clint Eastwood plunges to death on runaway train. Alright, Einstein brought me this shoe. And Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down?
Oh, use the
I just
binoculars.
need to know the year.
That's what you get with these cheap, foreign-made kettles. But trying to find an American one
I'm thinking of the one episode of the IT Crowd where the fire extinguisher catches fire and Moss looks at it and he's like, oh, made in Britain. That makes sense then. I'll just put this over here with the rest of the fire.
Oh, nice screensaver. That was a great subversion of, you know, countries, certain countries making.
Usually it's America that people are like, oh, made in America, it's got to be terrible. There you go. He's got porn.
Yeah, or, you know, like most countries being proud of their...
Rebuilt in February 1932.
Because most countries tend to be proud of their products, saying theirs is the best. I'll say one thing. The only thing Britain really makes that I enjoy is their cars, because, you know, Rolls-Royce, all those nice cars, Aston Martin. And if you're a car nerd and Aston Martin is not made by them, just...
I told you not to touch those.
Can I leave yet, or...?
No, you have to figure out when the speakeasy burned down so you know when
radiator
Doc
again.
is. Sorry. Yeah, I know, it's annoying.
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
I see why you hate this section and this lady.
No, this lady, there are so many reasons why I hate her.
Let's see.
She's a recurring character.
Site of former speakeasy, singer vanishes, Hill Valley Expo delights crowd, soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain.
Wait for it.
Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley
I told you there was a brick joke earlier, and you're about to get the
suspect in
payoff.
a speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
Run!
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done?
I'm feeling foreshadowing for some reason.
Get out!
I've never even played this game before.
Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
Hey! Hooligan! God, I hate when people use plurals when they mean to use singulars.
Yep. Marty looks weirdly badass in old-fashioned clothes.
Right?
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
Oh, dang, it's not working again. That's weird.
It's a costume. Tonight's the big Halloween party.
Halloween party? In May?
Yes.
Never mind.
Advanced Halloween party.
I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone.
Bye, Crispin Glover, Dad.
You ready to go, Einstein?
I mean, not as good as Ed Helm's dad, but not a lot of people are as good as Ed Helm's dad. So,
I've got to turn on the time circuits first.
That's right.
Time circuits on. Flux capacitor, fluxy.
It is very fluxy. Great
Dude,
observation.
Dat Fluxy.
Dat Flux.
Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
This game's lip syncing is almost as bad as Final Fantasy X.
Almost. By the way.
Shut up! You actually you actually like that game. That's just perpetuating what people think of it, which is that was the only scene that anybody ever talks about. But the rest of the game's voice acting isn't bad, and it was all Square's his fault.
I love that game though, and I do love that game. But you have to admit, I do that like scarily well.
Yeah.
Which is a reason I've been told by people I should cosplay Titus to go to conventions and annoy people with the laugh.
Be careful with that, because all the outfits from that game are very hard to cosplay. Especially because some of them are impossible.
Yeah, but I've seen
aggressive belts.
Yes, but I've seen fights. Plus, Titus is one of the Final Fantasy characters I actually freaking have the build for. And I think he has blue eyes. Great frame rate. That frame rate. Don't you hate it when that happens?
It's just during the cutscene, I think.
By the way, don't you hate it when that happens, you know? You're trying to shoot up some motherfucker in your old pickup truck in the 30s, and then some fucking asshole kid from the 1980s
shows up and fucks up your frame rate.
And his time machine fucks up your frame rate and just ruins your pick.
Dude, we gotta find a small child to punch.
Fuck. Marty, quick, stop the car! Of the future! Gone.
It's funny because the DeLorean is awful.
Gone. Of the future!
Welcome to the world of tomorrow!
Oh god, know what you have me thinking of now? We're whalers on the moon. We carry a harpoon. Futurama. Alright, should we stop
there ain't
the
no
episode
whales, so
here?
we tell tall tales and sing a whaling tune.
Alright, should we stop it after this loading screen? Alright.
It's been almost 45 minutes.
Yeah, well, these are long games, so... Anyway, let us sign off with this one.
I am a skateboard piloting hooligan.
I'm a whaler on the moon. And I'm not sure if I carry a harpoon yet.
Where'd you go now, boy?
We're gonna end it after this cutscene.
Alright, yeah.
We'll just let you watch it. Good night, folks.
We'll just let you watch that cutscene, and we're just gonna be quiet here and let you watch it. Bye. We love you. He's lying. I still love you, though. Enjoy the jaunty music. Okay, not gonna lie, I was hoping she would kind of get hit by that thing. The trolley just...
Oh, no, you have more reasons to wish that she had gotten hit by that thing, believe me.
Oh, wow. Marty, expert at almost getting hit by cars. And getting hit by cars. Marty's really good. Oh, now I see why.
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who? Me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man-in-the-street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
Alright. Good night, folks.
Alright. Good night, everybody.